everyone, this is Israel with No Boundary Sport in Miami, Florida, and today we're going to talk about a few different bikes, cross-country bikes and trail bikes specifically, because really that's what most of us will use down here. So we're going to go over three basic configurations. The first one being your hardtail. When buying a bike, who is the hardtail for? The hardtail is for the racer. It's for the person that wants the lightest bike possible, who is willing to sacrifice a little bit of comfort, all for the sake of speed. So on a bike like this, for example, you will have 100 millimeters of travel up front. You can get the frames that being made now of carbon fiber, which will make the bike significantly lighter. The bikes will generally have slightly taller pedal axles here in the center, so that when you're pedaling constantly through everything, you won't hit your chainring on anything. The bikes are going to be very light. They can be as light as something like this, which is about 19 pounds or even lighter. And they're generally going to get you to go the fastest possible. However, you do pay a little bit of a penalty in the department of comfort, which is where our next bike is going to come in. Let's switch this one up. Our next bike that we're going to get into, it's going to be also from Scott. We've got the Spark. This is a brand new bike for 2017 in this configuration. This bike will retain the same suspension travel, so you still have only 100 millimeters. However, now you have 100 millimeters in the rear as well. This is going to make the bike much more comfortable. It's still going to be an aggressive bike. It's still going to be meant for the guy that wants to go fast. But now you've added a little bit of weight. You've added a little bit of compliance to the rear end. It'll handle very differently. You will get more traction on those loose climbs. And you will still be almost as fast as on a hardtail, likely that maybe even faster, because now you're going to be much more comfortable. Let's get into the next bike. The last type of bike that we've got down here is going to be your trail bike, such as this one here. This is a Genius from Scott, and what makes this one different from that full suspension that we just took a look at is the travel. This one has got 150 millimeters up front here. It's got 130 in the back. The crank here is going to sit a little bit higher for extra clearance. It still has the 29-inch wheels. It gets a beefier fork to withstand bigger impacts, bigger jumps. You get a dropper seat post generally with this style of bike. So if you're sitting down on this here, and you've got a big bump that you need to clear or a big jump that you need to clear, you can lower this seat, and as soon as you get over this, you simply hit this little switch, remote switch here, and if you can see this guy, it's going to come right back up. Now you're back up to your full pedaling stance, and you can take off as you like. All of these are available from Scott, and we've got them all here at No Boundary Sport.